to ewu amralwenga ni eje manifesto mlishiwe anoyeli shishi kenko district assemblies common fund ni DACF no womoi kenje uhamninja enumo keya uhamninja pa ukese enumo alo 5% to 7.5%.
Now the elephant in the room, district assembly common fund, and happily Harry was on the manifesto committee with me. I wanted to say this while the vice president was there because she chaired some of the session. We had said that in the NDC manifesto, we will adjust the district assembly common fund from 5 to 7.5%. So before I leave, I'll let them give you a video of the President John Dramani Mahama under this team. Then you appreciate government position on this matter. So as a government, we have said that increase the district assembly common fund. So Chief Director, Minister of Finance, do that for them. The NDC and the mills, district assembly common fund was 7.5%. We want to work gingerly and gradually towards same. So in 2027, you can give 1%. 2028, add another 1%, and we would have honored the manifesto pledge of an adjustment of the district assembly common fund to 7.5%. Now, President John Dramani Mahama and reset. So the president's thinking and vision on deepening democratic decentralization, including the election of MMDCs, is to dedicate that 1% increase to health decentralization and devolution, so that a metropolitan assembly can now recruit doctors and nurses on their own, just making use of that 1% allocation for health. Then the other 1% will go to education, devolution, democratic of education. So you have 5% plus 1 plus 1, 7%. This is the thinking of President Mahama. So before I leave, I'll play the President's audio on the same subject for you to be guided. And Esther Abuaji, I know I'm acknowledging you. You recall the meeting where you and the Vice President chaired. These were the principles we agreed to. So we cannot be walking back on policy principles that we all agree to, that deepen democratic decentralization, make it competitive, elective, democratic, open it up so that citizens' accountability is deepened. But we cannot do it if the district assembly common fund, maybe the minister cannot say it, I'll say it for him. He depends on the district assembly common fund. If he's going to rely on releases from Ministry of Finance, the ministry won't function effectively and well. Just like me, I won't function well and effectively without get fund. So get it. District Assembly Common Fund Administrator. Then my final word.
Ghana Association of University Administrators Niji Gawa Engoshamo Ehaman Solo Niko Nikasemo Sajiano Anunyamo Haruna Idrisu Keha Amenichu Modade ni Ameka Shweshi Biane ni Amerie Ake Leji Moninyako Etogbejano Kejaje na Agbai Kenko Shorto ni yo Shikai ni Akefata Nichulo Ikokume Ashikai Aye Alo Market Premium Kenyomo ni yo Chonloi Unupai Ke Nikasemo here Bajano toloi onupai ating.
Nichumo dade ke shishwemo ebote bi enyomli ni igawa kuwe mi manomi ake amewebiye ekunse ke ya nichumo ke ashi ababu amenagbae atui ya Mbn Adafitswaa Ii ariomomli yegane hiye nyelo ke ha University of Ghana chapter logbeni ke ha gawa Michael Owusu ansari ake Kuniji Association ne cheno koni amebag megbeni amralwe alaka amedon beja amena nopoten ni amralwe ebo infemo lo beja amralwe ejenu koshishidani amebalo amenichumo dade ekom nichumo dade ke shishwemo niji industrial action ne eyawele na agbai ano kenko beja no to ni ano ye ma ni kasemo he wuji niji public university se ami bemli ni Kuniji Association ne kahe amembi amenibi lo ameyamo nibi.
We hold the minister responsible with some of the statements we are having at the moment, because there was, you recall that there was the issue about payment of one-time research publication allowance. We have negotiated this allowance for the past 2 years, and for past 2 years, government has delayed in paying. Our colleagues in the technical universities, administrators, are home. They have been on strike for the past 3 weeks, getting into the 4 weeks. They declared strike in February. The Honorable Minister invited them to their office and promised them to call off the strike by end of March. He will personally make sure that they have paid. March came, the people were not paid. We went back to the Honorable Minister and he assured us that by April we will be paid. April came, the people have not been paid. The people have been home for the past 3 weeks, going to 4 weeks. No commitment has been shown by government and its agencies to address it. But we are afraid Gawa's case will not be the same as the technical universities. And we are appealing to the Honorable Minister that that issue with the technical university is still one of the issues for our strike.
Nishumoku Niji Center for Democratic Development, Low CDD Ghana, Mincheke Hania Migbelemo, Ikebote Saji, Niko Ushiki Formlin, Basavasa Femo, Nite no, Ye Ghana, Afiyakpe enyo, Kenyomai enyo, Ke Afiyakpe enyo, Kenyomai enyo, Ke Edre, Niji 2020, Ke 2024 general elections, Low Ushiki Form, Beye Amlin.
Law organization eke Ghana nyeng anatwenjole nise bache keji anyeko ata ojale ahame ni kecho oshikifon sajano lo oshikifon basabasa femo no amewala engme ame na agbene hwe ahako ni me ni yeyo ne ke basabasa femo ina amie abuhi akonta ye Mbn Adafitswaa Ii ye interparty dialogue lohi na abuamo ni National Peace Council ni organeto hipechano CDD Ghana Programs Manager ke has security sector governance ke local and urban governance Paul Kwabna Aburamparie ake wekume ni oshiki formlin basabasa femoy achomo hawmoy ha me kahe amenyi areho ni nonemi gba amena ake amesuoloi ejimli ketro basabasa femo ni ya no bepi ye oshiki fon sanjamni ene he won efele fan ake wekume nefo ene mene kai mokeji eshe oshiki fon be no won bahia ni ma abomoden ake sanjiniko oshiki fon basabasa femo ni anyeko aye ata abomoden na yata bona fe ni jale afe me ni egbo ye kame wekume ano.
Fast forwarding in the 2016 election, we saw additional wave where vigilantism became part of the friction, where ballot box snatching became deepened, attacks and confrontations in the system. But all of those 2 ways were targeted at election seasons. What we are witnessing now is the third wave. I don't know whether we need to have a fourth one, where the political frictions have extended to post-election governance. So we are witnessing unending political frictions across elections, across governance system, which of course is dangerous for us. As I did say, it stops governance, it diverts attention and the focus.
Amralwe ewie ake eba ha fale femo afeni chumomli modern bo oti aloki performance indicator ke ha metropolitan municipal ke district assemblies neji MMDAs
Nanifa ne fata modern bo keba wo fale femo kaya mwe ye akuche shortwe amni keboli ma bona feni ewa kekun nugbanemumni na agbai ni bekebe fem hani me ya walangme ame tamononite no ye Ghana ne otukwacha nyo biniji no mai inyo kene huno ye afine mlie amralo eke na ni mi fishing law eke na ni mi machine ake local authorities niji akuchi amni onupai ye gbena kpiliko ni kebe fe ametru ni nkekwe ake akuchi amni ba fe fale na gbene nwe amekwe gbe ano na mba chomo kebu adre ana bona fe ni nugbonemlomi na agbai ni ha ni gbele ke ni biko kome ba se afo nekeni fe mo na egbe pamoji ake e ba wo account abum ni hiwale ye MMDAs aten bemli ni onupa imchuni ke wo fale fe mo ni hiwale ni agbene hwe egbo nugbonemomli na agbai ni ya no ke bolioma.
The recent flooding in several parts of our major cities is a sober reminder of the consequences of weaknesses in waste management, sanitation practices, and the enforcement of environmental standards. Cleanliness must become a daily discipline. To reinforce this commitment, sanitation performance is now a key performance indicator. Assemblies will be expected to demonstrate measurable improvement in cleanliness and waste management.
Anti-human trafficking units ke Ghana Police Service akpon menyongma eteke eteniji 33 ni akame fagbe ye nonyemli ke atunyonte ni chumo ni esa allow commercial sex activities.
Nyese neme ni ayawa kekpone fata minda mobabao ni Ghana Police Service eto igbojano kewa keje me keje human trafficking mi ni abuame keje ifon fe lo ehun adin no ya ne agbeleche moy ke ha Chief Justice ene pomoden ake abatu kojomo he shortway ni specialized courts ashishi titiri ke ha human trafficking ke cyber fraud sajin low cases ye Ghana ne menkoko menhu minwie ake keji ato kojomo he shortway ne ashishe eba wa ke momo ni ye trafficking ke cyber related offenses aloju ke fonsaji na no gbaja anomli bemli ni ewa ni anye ahie sajiam ni nchogbang.
Anti-human trafficking unit of Ghana Police Service rescued 33 Nigerian girls from forced prostitution, supported by Challenging Heights. And currently, these girls are undergoing care with Challenging Heights. Most of these girls, upon realizing that they were being forced into prostitution, decided to leave. But their traffickers are forcing them and demanding about 20,000 Ghana cedis before they can set them free. Efforts are underway to repatriate these girls to Nigeria, back to Nigeria. But a number of these girls do not want to go back because of the extreme poverty that they found themselves, for which reason they fell victim to the trafficking in the first place. And therefore, a number of them are pleading with us as Challenging Heights to support them to gain jobs or to have training. We are calling on the Chief Justice to expedite action on this establishment as human trafficking has increased in Ghana, and therefore there is a need for expedited trials.
Yasaje kwako meamlie mansolo ni kwa akwai maja chemeke Solomon shortway anunyamo Ahmed Ibrahim ewele na agbaya no kenko shikasaji hiemomli na agbai kebui ni yo nichumo yamli Metropolitan Municipal ke District Assembly sami.
Mansolo Chomli ake ameyanina na agbai ne bemli ni amete monitoring visits lo ni chumo shisharamo ye MMDS komeni aharate ye gang pukpa neno ni ifile fang ake nonemi gba ame modern bona ke hani bibi kome femo ye local level lo akuche amli. Yeriamomli, your second National Dialogue on Decentralization and Responsive Governance in Abuamushishe, Oula Ahmed Ibrahim ke, bahia ni manuchumohe, ke gbenekoko me ni yo mamli anashramo, dani abanye akune ke majana ne ana. Eke, shamo nimliwa, ke skasa jamli yemo jugba, ji nibi oti enyokome ni bawa ke hani noya aba, Bonafe ni anye atuni njubang, take atoyin ake abachwe, nana yiboy, lo ni bi pakpa ikejemni ye akuche shortwe amli.
MMDAs, as a frontline institution of service delivery, must be equipped to complete the shortfalls. Mr. Chairman, the Ministry's recent monitoring visit to assemblies in the Greater Accra region confirmed encouraging progress in sanitation, marked infrastructure, but also revealed persistent gaps in financial management and project execution. These findings reinforce a simple truth. Policy intent alone does not deliver clean toilet, safe water, or functioning drains. It is an institutional capacity and interministerial coordinating progress that can solve this. Mr. Chairman, at the local level, ultimately determines whether our sanitation ambitions translate into live reality of our citizens.
Chawon Chashie Moyano, Pre-Tertiary Teachers Association of Ghana, Niji, Pretag, Eha Amralwe Ochi Enyo, na meje allowance, alo shikano womo, Niji Ohamning Janyo, my enyo low 20%, Keha Chonlo, Inyo Akuwaya, Mle Hamoshishi, na mewoshi ake keji aye shiweno, Amekaminichu modade bashwishi.
Rita kuwe esami bini amralo abomoden ake ebaye hishifon lo shiwoini ikehame bemli ni 2024 election lo shikifon yano kefata ihwe ake abawele tron lawyer ano keje deputy director ke director 2 ke director 1 no ye Mbn Adafitswaa lawyer ariemo mliye Pretag National President Lohi Nyelo Nigbeji King Ali Awuduke Ameha Amralwe Keashi Manyawale Nyone Nagbi Ni Ebaji Amenibi Moe Ana Kueke Amenkpagbe Ake Amralwe Bafe Noko Ehame Lo Amralwe Baye Ishuwe Ano Bonafe Ni Nagba Ni Ano Ye Pre-Tertiary Teachers Satenye Anye Amuna Ni Agbenehwe Echake Choloe Ashenle Ye Akuche Itamo Akurwai Bibi Amlin.
But we are bringing it to the attention of His Excellency the President that the 20% deprived area allowance that he promised for the Ghanaian teacher has still not been implemented. And today, we are even being told that it will not be implemented because the Fair Wages tells us that government is bringing a new thing they call Independent Emolument Commission. And the Independent Emolument Commission must do A, B, C, D. And because of that, government is not ready to give anybody any increment, neither introduce any new allowance. We think that it is a stab in the back. And we are calling on His Excellency the President that he sees to it that by the end of this month, August, the deprived area allowance is implemented. And the teachers that are qualified to move from deputy director to director 2 and subsequently to director 1 is also implemented. If these things are not done, government should have itself to blame.
Wabada moshe moneno ni wofu weke wakwose wake shika ke dry saje babani. Kachiwe.
Let me introduce you to Farm Global Company Limited. At Farm Global, we offer you variety of groceries and provisions to choose from. Cosmetics, perfume, bed sheets, undies, boxes, you can mention all. This is our perfume stand, and we have variety of perfumes you can choose from for yourself and your loved ones. We cover Latapa, fragrance notes, and quality perfumes that will last long on your body. On our cosmetic section, we have variety of lotions, creams, hair pomade that can keep you going. Let your feet do the talking and your hand do the showcasing. Your babies are not left out. We got you covered. At Farm Global, we make shopping a beautiful experience for you and your family. You can be at home, send your list, and get it delivered for free. Yes, for free. We know you can pay for it, but we want to show appreciation. We bring everything to you at your doorstep. Locate Farm Global on the Nungwabuade Road just opposite Redeemer Chemist. Call us on 0592 0999 52 or 050 384 3633. Farm Global, fast, reliable, and convenient.
Shida pledge no ake oko yobi ye Mbn Adafitswaa no no ko ba jenshi ye shika kejara ili sanjam nie Ghana merchandise trade fair tenwe keje $1 billion ekpa ye 2004 ni keba she $1 billion mai enumo ke enyo ke ese enumo ye 2025 afibli ni no chon ake ete ehie ba fe shi nehu ye afi enyo mai enyo ke ekomemni.
Yiboy na jinoni anayenyese ne merchandise trade statistics ni Ghana Statistical Service lo Ghana akonta abu ni chumo hi ejele kwe yemli ake daleko eba yedra yelimli mone shinwe ye afi nyuma ke eje kenje afi nyuma enyoke ekomemli Ghana mo nyomofio yani family maana trade surplus ni bashe CDA billion uhakomi nyomai edre kekpanyo kese ete alo 148.3 billion Ghana cedis yanyese afiem nino chocha kemopiliko ni eba ye Ghana jirayeli shidamomli. Admiralo akonta bulolo government statistician Dr. Alhassan Idrisu Jimonike none shredra na anoni eyo kemo.
Trade grew ninefold in dollar terms in 21 years. From $6 billion in 2004 to $52.5 billion in 2025. Two, the number 61%. This is the share of exports from total trade in 2025, with a record surplus of 148.3 billion Ghana cedis, or $11.5 billion. Third, 63%. This is Gold's share of exports, up from 39% in 2004. Our greatest strength, it's here, which is gold. At the same time, it's our greatest exposure. And we are talking about just one commodity or one figure. Fourth, 50%, or about half. This is Asia's share of our exports.
Nani wakabagbe na yeshika kejara ili sanjam nie manson lo ni kwa shipo jinke adebo ni bi sanjiano anonyamo Emmanuel Amakofibwa kenongme efon Adamus Resources Mining Lease lo gbengme wolono ni achonhin afolomni no Kenya Ministerial Review Committee ni atoshishe na agbe ni aminkwamose ake asan akwe nichumokuwe ni bi moyamni eko.
Following the report of the Minerals Commission through the Chief Inspector of Mines with recommendations of grave violations of the Mining Act and mining regulations, a recommendation for revocation of some of the mining leases here, Salma, Congo, and others were recommended. The minister agreed with them. There was a petition and we formed the Ministerial Review Committee to look at it. That work has come to an end. And I have concluded as a minister to uphold the revocation. What that means going forward is that the Minerals Commission should with immediate effect take administrative control of this mine. Work with you to ensure that workers are paid and work to make sure that the processing plant is up and running and all the safety issues addressed, taking remedial measures to also ensure that we protect not only the sanctity of this mine, but jobs of employees, which is really the preoccupation of the president. But I think it's also very critical that my understanding is that there has not been, a lot of them have not only been paid, but have been made redundant. And that has to be addressed with immediate effect and make sure they come back to work. And then we can make sure that the next steps are taken. In the meantime, we, with the media here, will give you a very clear statement on the basis of why this is important. And everything that we've done is we've done it across the board. We'll make sure that we've given the Adamus the right of hearing. And I think that we've gotten to this point where the priority is to make sure that the interest of the country, the mine, workers who work here, and the sanctity of this mine and the safety of it should be the top priority of government. And so that's why we're here, and we want to make sure that this mine is up and running. And so the Minerals Commission will be working with you to make sure that all these outstanding matters are addressed with immediate effect, and to assure the workers here that the intent is always to make sure we work with them to protect their jobs and to make this place a place where, quite frankly, they'll wake up every morning and feel happy to come to. This is what the plan is, and to work with them and to make sure that the necessary investment required to transform this mine is done. So we are very grateful for the cooperation. We're very saddened about the unfortunate accident. But I believe that this man has a future. It has a real potential, and working together we will make sure that the story of this mine will be told in a very positive way going forward.
Obafo ishkomeko nke wokunose woko ye ba cha manse kunu akono neti no ye jame.
Hata wodi esa mi luko faso. Baba, me again. Nessa we yale. Me kwa adwuma m, ohun hia me nti. Mentimi entrant ma fra me doctor fra wona kwaso wo ba. Share na kwa. Si wo wusu ani. She has malaria. Malaria. Oh, what they say wo dey ruta. Me kope bia brand sisi ya. Eduro ne fe no ruta mixer. Ye ka malaria eduro and running water. So Gap trap and the draw crew abaso body acid. Wabo Ruta mixture abaso. Ruta natural products and one Ruta mixture. Yeah, you could see a treat. Ruta tonic and the Ruta life for a who a feeling strad bunny, a fin pedium. Nasa support the immune system. Ruta de Obiasia, FDA, I did drinking crap to ya too.
No ko ba je shi kek bina wona gbe share management sajam ne ke ho kra me ni chasmin jetidi ni ehi nyoma ke edwe egboi fese ni ihe ni achaye kumokehwe ameno ya South Africa Northwest akucho ni benke Rustenburg.
Polisi foyeke Sumlinjetiri chalo ekpanyo koko menhu e plake chon chukumono. Beamli ni amehioyo akeme baba o banye anyinchueni ekumo shishin. Oshina saneneba ju beke. Ye heko ni acha sumlinjetiri ye ni akpa. Eni sumlinjetiri cha ni eyi chalo ine. Amanebo fele fang ake te yata o shikachuru. Lo ni bi koko meno ni blofucho ake platinum group metals. Ketron Oshina Sanine no Achuta Oloi Niji rescue teams kete yeni Oshina Sanine baye bemli ni onukba emi bomode kekwe no poten lo keleme poten abo ni eka yeshipon shishem. Police foye ke meni e plan niji sumlinjetiri chaloine ameje akucho ni benke niji Lesotho beamli ni meni eshe ni egboye alehe poten ni ameje. Yiwon anyako ama amenomi. Amaniebo fele fang ake sumlinjetiri cha ni ehiye kaiji na agbako meko ye South Africa mamli ni kuko ni gbeji zamazamas lehun kai amemi yahe ni acha sumlinjetiri ye ni ashi na mehu amenchashi ni neke chini amechane keji akwe na hiye ekegbele babawo baba ejake amehiye ni chumodade kpakpai ni sake amekechu neke ni chumoine. Oshina saninite inonyese ne esa agbaladremo keba na agba ini osumlinjetiri cha ni ehiyi mli emni onukba ikai mimbomoden ake amebatu gbejiano kekuno ne na agbene hue me ni yeyo omni niji organized criminal network say anye acherefe kimli.
Mining on its own is a very high risk operation, and for them without the necessary knowledge to put themselves in harm's way like that is unfortunate. This dumping site, the walls of this dumping site is not very stable, and I think the activities associated with what they were doing led to this walls caving in, and in the process 14 of them tragically died. The company from Moenoi was authorized to do the necessary excavations to seek for PGM metals within the soil in the 3-hectare piece of land. So they cannot be faulted, but one is the SCPS. We need to go back and to see, why the breaching of the fence were not picked up earlier. When they became aware, how did they act or react to finding at least 22 illegal miners in this deep excavation? So that is what we are busy with as it stands now.
Yo ablade abi baby ajihini be bang mo ogbeni wo keshane na ehye ya washidani wo baya nya ha wakwa oti ye ne jipo ye hye ya mi ekon.
Haruna Idrisu Kefodran Ake Abangme DACF Alo District Assembly Common Fund Deno ke 1% ye wose afi koko ni chanomi. Ye shika ke jawayeli sajamniye GSS Kefodran Ake Ghana Merchandise Trade etewe keje $1 billion ekpa kete $1 billion numai enumo ke enyoke se enumo allow $6 billion to $52.5 billion. Niye manse sajam niwe amaniebo ihawali ake South Africa sumlinjetiri chahe kumo egbe menyomake eje na hiyo ake amecha sumlinjetiri ni enyi.
Mimonika shemo e banye gbeno shani ne jina jama do take feel feature dromo oba akpe wo shani ne ke biamli no nya wala don ke be ni nye ikekwa.